Hey there, and welcome to our Vetrepreneur Spotlight. It's our monthly series where we take you behind the scenes of some of the fantastic companies that we work with right here at the National Veterans Memorial Museum. I'm your host, Justin Locke, coming to you from inside the Museum Exchange. This month, we bring to you a very special guest of ours, Tim Cruickshank, who is the founder and CEO of Bonefrog Coffee. Hey, Tim, thanks for being here with us.
Hey, great to be here. Thanks for having me, Justin.
Yeah, of course. So I want to first start with what makes you a vetrepreneur. You know, what is your military service? I know you're a 25-year Navy SEAL veteran, but can you go into that for us?
Yeah, I was one of those guys that was just a super patriotic person, wanted to serve my country. I joined the Navy in 1990, went in enlisted, and went through BUDS class 182, right out of boot camp and A school. I was a 18 Delta medic. And my first duty station, I got sent out to the East Coast to SEAL Team 8. And from there, multiple duty stations, served in Afghanistan, Iraq. I was in Bosnia earlier in my career, things like that. Ended up getting a commission and retiring as a lieutenant commander after 25 years. So just a really great career.
Yeah, sounds like a heck of a ride, and I appreciate all the service and sacrifice that you did for this country. So how was life after service? You know, a lot of the veterepreneurs that we talk with have some struggles getting out of service, feeling disconnected. How was that for you?
I think a lot of people, they struggle, they lose that sense of purpose, I think is what it is. And I came up with this idea at my retirement when I was actually doing my retirement ceremony, and I told my wife after when we were in the hotel, I get an idea of what I want to do, and really what it came down to is honoring my teammates, those guys that gave their lives in combat, honoring them, their sacrifice and their memories, and really that's what this company is all about, is really honoring their legacies.
Yeah, so this company is Bonefrog Coffee. Can you talk about it? How'd you get started? Where are you guys even located?
Yeah, we're located out here in the Pacific Northwest, Sammamish, Washington. And, I created these to honor my teammates. We ended up with a coffee company partnering with one of the most iconic coffee makers in the world, Dave Stewart, who's the original owner of Seattle's Best Coffee. And if you know coffee history, it was really Dave Stewart and Howard Schultz that created the coffee craze for the world. And I couldn't be more honored to be mentored by somebody that is that iconic in the coffee industry to mentor and teach me how to make coffee and create our blends. It's amazing.
Yeah, that name does ring a bell across the coffee community here. So you spoke about some giving back that you do for these organizations. Can you talk about those organizations and how you guys give back with each of the purchases?
Yeah, this is my favorite part. And really, I look at this as my way of kind of continuing to serve. And when those guys died, it's not just their sacrifice, it's the wives and the kids and that kind of stuff. And so we give back to a number of different foundations: the Navy SEAL Foundation, the Navy SEALs Fund, the SEAL Veteran Foundation. It goes on and on, but really we wanted to cover all aspects of taking care of the wives, the kids, the disabled, school scholarships, all that kind of stuff. And so really for me, we take 10% off of our profits. We give back every year. It's a huge part of what we do, and it's super important.
No, definitely important. I would agree with you there, Tim. You want to give back to those families of those members who've risked it all for our freedoms. So, Tim, our veterans here, they always want to know, what is your favorite type of blend that you guys sell?
That's a really hard question because they're all really, really good for different reasons. But I always throw out there our light roast. It's called Zen Frog. Our light roast, I think, is my favorite because you've got to have a really high quality coffee, because the way you roast it, it brings out the flavor profile. It's fantastic. It's my kids' favorite coffee and really makes a great espresso. They say it tastes like creme brulee. It's got kind of a sweet taste to it. It's really, really good.
Awesome. Yeah, I love a sweet taste, and a sweet coffee always makes it seem, fun and enjoyable in the mornings, not to wake you up. But, speaking of waking you up with the coffee, is there something for somebody who doesn't want a coffee in the late afternoon or something, I hear you guys have a different venture besides Bonefrog Coffee.
Yeah, we have Bonefrog Cellars, and we make some of the best wine in the state. And I was fortunate enough to partner with one of the top winemakers here. We source from some of the oldest vines in the state. And, we joke around, why start one company during a global pandemic when you can start two? And so we've got you in the morning, we got you in the evening. And it's another great way for us to be able to tell our stories and honor the fallen.
Yeah, I can't wait till we can be able to have that in here at the museum. But for now, we have the coffee on hand. But where else can these people buy?
Well, we sell mostly online across the United States. Our coffee is roasted to order. You can go to bonefrog-coffee.com and order your coffee there. It's delivered straight to your doorstep. And if you want wine, it's the same way. Go to bonefrogcellars.com and you can go on there and order your wine and have it shipped directly to you.
Yeah, I highly recommend you guys getting on that as quick as you possibly can. So, Tim, any final closing comments for everyone at home?
Well, I think the biggest thing is, we want everyone in the United States to recognize the Bonefrog for what it is. It's a symbol of sacrifice. Those that gave their lives in the SEAL teams want you to join our team and be part of what we're doing, be part of something bigger than yourselves. And know that every time you take a sip, you're honoring the fallen, and really appreciate all of your support.
Yeah, I couldn't have said that better myself. So, hey, for everyone at home, you can go on to either of Tim's websites, get some coffee, get some wine that he mentioned. But then we also have the coffee in store here at the Museum Exchange and online at shop.nationalbmm.org. So come on down to the museum or shop online. But always remember, shop veteran. Thanks.